Oh my. The work week is over. Thank God. It is time for some Lotro. That's right, folks. This is Ferone the Gnome, and we are back playing Lord of the Rings online. This, by the way, is, hold on a second. This is episode 87. We're up to 87 episodes of the adventures, Lorrandan's adventures in Middle-earth. So, if any of y'all are new here and have not seen me before, I play Lord of the Rings Online a whole crap load. I am playing a level 106 human champion on the Gladden server. And currently we're out in the Waste. Let me move this out of the way here. We're doing some quests here near Herendir, and the Lorrandan, whatever. The Black Gate is like right over here. We're close to. There's a lot of things going on. We got lots of quests to do. In fact, one of the quests we got right now is we're going to go around and pick up supplies that are laying around the area here. So we're going to do that. Where the heck is that at? Oh, it's a brazier. What else can we find? Not real sure. That one's not right where I can get to it, I'll tell you that much. Oh, here we are. There's Gimli and Legolas over there. As I was saying, it is Friday, June 21st, 2024, 7 p.m. right now here, and it's been a long week, and I'm super tired, but I was like, I want to play games, by golly. I'm not going to just go home after work and go to sleep like I've been doing here lately. I'm going to rough it out, and I'm going to go play a game. Hey, how is it going? Glad to see you here. Are you having a nice Friday, my friend? There's another brazier around here somewhere. I think it's up here. Oh, I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm telling you, it's just gonna keep happening. All good, that's cool. You ready for some Lotro fun? There's Elder here, Lorrandan. Another brazier is up here. I've never been, never really known how to pronounce that as a brazier or a brazier or a brazier or brazier, or I have no idea. Let's see, I think maybe we've gotten all the ones up here, because when I look on the map, it looks like there's no, like the thing has gone away up here on the little map. I think we need to go back further down this way. Let's mount up. I made you yawn, I'm sorry. I can't stop. It's like all day long I was drinking coffee and it was doing nothing. I was fighting sleep at work. I really was. And I got a lot of sleep last night. It's not like, I was sitting around, staying up late or anything last night. And I got a lot of sleep, and I slept a little later than I should have this morning as it was. And then at work I was finding it super hard to stay awake. I don't think, no, there's not going to be one out there. So when I got home, I ate a little bit of my dinner, not a whole lot of it, and laid down and took a little nap, and then forced myself to get up and get online because I didn't want to waste away the Friday night. You know what I'm saying? It sucks when you do that. As I'm getting older, it's happening more and more, it feels like. Well, there's an empty bucket. Don't know what we do with the empty bucket, but we've got it now. Oh, there's a water source as well. It's called a well, but they call it a water source. There's another brazier. There's a brazier. Alright, what else can we do here? Empty water skin. Oh, right there. So I was supposed to get the bucket, get some water from the water well, walk 10 feet over and pour it into a water skin, apparently. Sounds about right. This is the sound effects out here in the waste. I feel like I'm watching Psycho or something like that. They should be saying, "Mother!" She's a nice girl, Mother. I don't want to kill her. Or whatever he says in Psycho, I have no idea. It's been too long since I've seen that movie. Yes, Mother. Hey, we got all the braziers. What else we got? There should probably be some more. Excuse me. Water skins, I would think. Do I have to refill the thing over here? No, it doesn't look that way. Nothing popping up over on this side. Whoa, hold it. There's a ring above this guy's head. Oh, that's way too small to read. I believe I owe you an explanation, Lorrandan. Have you noticed that no orcs lurk in the ruins near Herondir? That, as they do in all the other ruins in the Noman lands? This is no accident. We have tricked those cowards into thinking that Herondir is haunted. One of the ways we do this is with those blue-colored flames you attended to earlier. Let me show you another way we spook them. We jump out at them and we go...
Will you hear my plight?
Another way we keep those orcs out of here is with the use of eerie-sounding instruments. Hey, I've been hearing it all this time. Here's one of them, the Herondir horn. There's a few places in Herondir that have excellent acoustics. Go blow the horn in those places, and after that, see if you can find any curious orcs that have stayed too close. Sneak up behind them and blow the horn, and then go boogity. Keeping the fear in them keeps us safe. I'll admit, it's also a bit of fun, but don't tell Unborn I said that. We're going to go scare some orcs. I found a place to blow a horn. I guess that was the horn sound. Oh, there's a water skin right there. Maybe we'll just stay off of the mount. Seems like we're going to be hitting stuff frequently here. Empty water skin somewhere. There it is. Horn blowing spot. Let's go blow our horn. That is so weird. So on Cord's stream today, they were talking about some stuff that's coming for Lord of the Rings Online. And a couple of the things that are coming is a couple of new servers. One of which will be actually, wait for it, housed in the United Kingdom, or in Europe, period. So this is a new thing because their servers have not been over there, which makes the ping suck for the people in those parts of the world. But they managed to get some server space over there, and they're going to put a server up. But it's not just any ordinary server. No. It's actually one of two very special servers. It's going to be a new legendary server. They named off the name they had for these two servers, the type. I can't remember what it is. I believe the names of the servers, one in the UK is going to be Mordor, I believe, and the one in the US is going to be Angmar. And like I said, these are going to be legendary servers, so you will have to have a subscription, be a VIP, to be able to be on them. The other interesting thing is they're going to start out at level 50, just like our TLP servers do on EverQuest. And the very, very interesting part of this is there's going to be wraiths that show up on this server. And they're going to start out difficult, unkillable, but not horrible. And they will grow in power the longer that they're up. And become like world bosses, where it will take 50 or more people or so to kill them. And somebody has to have a ring to make them invulnerable. It's not just, they're not just killable. So there will be 12 rings in the game on each server. Only 12 ever. And they will be tradable. And somebody will have to have a ring to make the wraith invulnerable, or vulnerable, so that the all the people can rally around and kill them. It's gonna be a big world boss kind of thing going on. So that's gonna be quite interesting. Oh, and the other part of that that's even more interesting to me is these will be the first 64-bit Lord of the Rings online servers. That's a huge thing. So it's another effort that they're making to get rid of the lag that they have known for years is a problem. They've been trying to find ways to fix it. The 64-bit servers are part of that. It's multifaceted, as they said. But that is one part of it. Is the 64-bit. So that should eventually come to the ordinary servers, the 64-bit, but they'll be starting with those two legendary servers. So yeah, there's some really exciting stuff coming. That being said, you know, I'll make a character over there, no, undoubtedly. But my home is here on Gladden. I will still be playing here on Gladden because I've got way too much invested in my characters, especially Lorrandan here on Gladden. There's no way I'd be like, I'm starting over completely. Woohoo, let's go. Nah. But I'll go check them out. Other bit of news. Probably already know this, but there is a new hobby coming to the game. For a very, very long time, the only hobby in the game has been fishing. They're adding a new hobby. It will be in update 41. It is bird watching. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works out. There was no bull roar test server this week. They had some difficulties, but they're hoping to get that up next week. And yeah, I was trying to think if there was anything else said. I don't remember, but they did talk quite a bit about the lag and the efforts that they're making to try to eliminate the lag. So that is really nice to know that they are doing what they can, and we're about to start seeing some of that effort come to fruition. Thank you, Lorrandan. Every bit of help counts, even if it's something simple. The Rangers are now prepared to join the host of the West in their march to the Black Gate. However, there is still plenty to be done in the waste before that. Glad here and Mendal may have leads for you. Yes, but we've already got their quest. What else we got? Alright, so something down here. It's off to that direction, it would seem. Oh, it's not showing him, is it? Oh, no, it's not actually. Oh, there's another horn blowing spot over here where the people are shooting their arrows. Let's go stand in front of the arrows and blow the horn. Literally. Don't mind me. Alright, 5 of 5. We did it. Let's go turn that in. Wasn't it him? I thought it was him. No, I guess we have to go outside here now. Let's do a screenshot. Screenshot time. Screenshot time. Let's do a screenshot and put it out on the X. The X? What's the X? Well, it used to be called Twitter, and now it's called X. Because somehow that's better. I don't really care. Alright, let me point. Let me put this out here. Post reply. There we are. And post. By golly, I think that's a good post. Alright, head over to Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. It's at Ferone the Gnome. Follow me there and you can see screenshots and stuff that I put up all the time. Be sure to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube. Leave a like and a comment because it does help. Blah, 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 and blah. Oh, what the heck, let's do our repeatable that we do all the time. I mean, they're orcs, they deserve to die. If I can target the thing. There we are, we got our remote quest. Imagine that, I didn't expect that at all. Alright. What am I supposed to be getting out here? Keeping up an appearance. Keeping up. Oh, I'm supposed to find orcs and blow the horn to scare the living crap out of them, see them shit all over themselves, and then I giggle and watch them run away. Uh-oh. Lag! There we are. That was a glitch in the Matrix. Oh, we're lagging again. I can't wait till that 64-bit server comes out. Can it come out sooner, please? Mainly because then people will go over there and there'll be less people on Gladden, and that means I'll have less lag. Alright, there's an orc. Let's go up here and blow our horn on him. And he ran away. I mean, you know, if orcs were this pathetic, why would they even be a problem, honestly? They're kind of like children. They're just, you know, children throwing a tantrum. They're not really that dangerous, it feels like. You just come up over here and you go, boogity, 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 boogity. And he's like, and runs away. flower. Squirrel. If you got the emote, put up the squirrel in the chat. Cause we just squirreled. I think I've seen another orc over there. But first we must get a flower. The flower must be picked. Flowers are there to be picked. That's what champions do. They go around picking flowers all the time. Alright, there's an orc. Let's scare him. Hey, he didn't run away after we scared him. I could have sworn he ran. He said things like as if he was running away, but I mean, you know, whatever. Apparently we didn't do a great job of scaring him. Need more scaredy pants orcs. Why is there's a thing right here? What is over here? That, see on the map there's a ring right here. What the heck is supposed to be over here? I see nothing over here. Just a boar. There's nothing over here. That's weird. It's weird. I don't know. It's only, the game's only been out for 16 years, guys. Come on. Cut them a break. Give them another 10, 20 years to get some of these bugs taken care of. It's not a problem. Stop being so pushy. Games don't have to be perfect the first 2 decades. Maybe even the first 3 decades when you look at EverQuest. People demanding so much. I need more filthy orcs. Urks. I was about to say urks. I literally was about to say urks. I need more filthy urks. It's now a thing. Urks. Alright, I found an urk up here. And there he goes. Shing shing, baby. Hell to the king. We get all of our orcs? I think we got all of our orcs. There's another one of those circle ring things on the map over here. I'd be willing to bet there's nothing actually over here where it's at. It's over this way. Keep getting harvestable nodes that I can't harvest because I don't have those crafting skills. That always annoys me. I don't understand why. I mean, I understand that they'd have to make changes to the code, but it's like back in the day, 16 plus years ago when they were making this game, why did some developer go, oh, I should definitely make it to where that it shows them things that they can click on that they can't do anything with? That would totally be a thing to do. No! Who thought that? Who thought that? No! It shouldn't show up. It shouldn't blink. It shouldn't be selectable. Whenever I click the button to give me the closest activatable item, it shouldn't do that to the ones that I have no ability to use. Yeah, I'll just take anything. I won't check what type it is or anything. I'll just, if it's clickable, by God, they're getting it. They're just gonna get it. That's it. Look, I'm the one programming this. You just let me be. Let's see. We still got blinky stuff going on over here. What is it that's blinking? Continued culling. Oh, that's killing the bad things, animals and stuff. Oh my. So we just need like a couple more of them. We'll do that real quick. And we'll get that off of our map. Uno más. That was it. There we are. The big white thing is gone now. Is there anything behind that? No, there's not. We've got a thing over here. Let's go over there and do that thing. It's that grave tidings. It appears to be further in this direction. Flowers. Squirrel. Should hear Freddy in the background going. Flower. I'm going to kill this bird so I can get that flower. That's right. He was blocking my flower. Is that it out there? Nope, it's over here. Oh, okay, it's this ruins right here. There's somebody. It's Leglaw. Lorrandan, keep your head low and your voice lower lest we alert the orcs nearby. I have not come alone, but Mincham and I cannot defend against their numbers. As for the lore master, Artmir does not even have a weapon to wield. He imagines this some sort of careless expedition, I think. I hope he realizes his folly soon, but not by an orcish blade. Most of their forces are gathered up ahead upon the hill of Ondoher's Folly, but a small outpost lies to the northeast just over this ridge. We know little of their intent, but I worry they aim to endanger the host to the west before it reaches the Black Gate, even if their master wishes otherwise. We must learn more of their purpose at Ondoher's Folly, but I shall not risk a direct attack until we know more. Travel to their outpost and see if you can discover anything from the orcs encamped there. Flower. I guess he wants me to go over here. Alright, let's rock and roll, people. Let's rock and roll, not just rock. We're gonna rock and roll. Remote quest, what did we get? Defeat something another. Oh god, a roving threat. We will, where's the thing at? Where's the thing at? There it is. Filter this quest. Yes, get rid of that piece of crap. Alright, moving on. I was going to the wrong spot. Over here's where I need to go. I don't see anybody. Few orcs roam about the outpost, pausing to pick at the numerous bones piled within. What am I supposed to do? Slaughter them? I'm okay with that. Come on, everybody get over here. Don't want to leave anybody out. Don't want y'all to miss out on the fun. Are we ready for this? Oh god, I'm getting dotted up. Gonna die. Gonna die. Not gonna. Nope. I'm gonna die. Gonna die. Yes, I am. I'm dead. So maybe gathering them all up wasn't the best idea. But, you know, it seemed like a good idea at the time. What it was those dots, the stupid ranged mobs. I hate ranged mobs. They keep me from doing my champion stuff. See that guy right there? That little sucker right there. That's right. I discovered a smudged piece of parchment. Oh, we got a ranged one. Gosh damn it, where is he at? Is he above me? Is he literally above me? He is. How am I supposed to get that? I can't get up there to him. Will he come down? Lame. Oh, and now I'm lagged. I can't move. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Oh, another one over here. Okay. We got this sucker. That's right. Alright, what are we supposed to do now? Read the smudged orders. We have nearly exhausted our supply of Gondorian prisoners, but I have heard tell that a great force of men approaches from the southwest. Capture any that draw too close and make ready to deliver them to Faltorshik. After you have claimed those men, return to Mordor and gather any weak or elderly Nirnhoth you can find. Promise them freedom from their shackles, but instead deliver them to me upon the hill of sacrifice, the blood letter. Okay. I think we're going to go back and tell him what we found. Ah, my ear's already hurting from these headphones. Just trying to get out of the pit of hell before I head back over to where he's at. Pit of hell. There it goes. Woo! Doggy. Roar. What have you learned of the orcs' plans, Lorrandan? Were you able to recover any orders from them? You show Legla the orders, but his face twists in concentration when he sees the phrase in the black speech. Our foes to the north are great in number, as we expected, but I am left with more questions. The identity of this blood letter is unknown to us. They also have many unfortunate prisoners in their keeping, but we do not know what or where this Faltorshik could be. It troubles me, my friend. Much of this writing is in Westron. For what purpose is a single phrase in the tongue of the orcs? Man, gassy, excuse me. I assume that bringing along a lore master such as Artemir might have been of great help to us for such a chance find, but man seems repulsed at the mere mention of the black speech. The poor fellow should have stayed back at Herondir. It seems Mandel was wise to ask for Minchum's aid after all. The ranger is well learned in the languages of the enemy. Bring this missive to Minchum and see what he can make of it. Okay. And Minchum is... I think I saw his ring. There it is. What is this missive you bear? You explain to Minchum that you have need of his knowledge of the black speech once more. He takes the orders from you and begins to read it. When he reaches the phrase in the black speech, he suddenly halts. By my reading of these orders, I understand Ondohir's folly and Faltorshik to be the very same. and it seems the orcs have made something far worse of that hill than a mere strategic holding. That phrase, Faltershik, it means the Fane of Screaming. Such a name. It affords new significance to the grim structures that tower over the hill. It is not merely an orcish encampment, my friend, but a temple of slaughter. The Fane of Screaming? What a vile name for a place of such sorrow for the people of Gondor. I have heard tales told by Aragorn of the king of old, Ondoher, and the fate that traveled far to meet him in these lands. I believe that is a tale better told by Artemir, and in less pressing times. Suffice it to say, a king of Númenórean blood laid low by the enemy's servants is not soon to be forgotten. They have twisted the loss of Gondor into a monument to their own master. It is clear that these orcs have defiled the hill, and I fear many of the Dark Lord's prisoners have met their end on its summit, and without the mercy of a swift death. Even in wartime, and with a great battle looming, I cannot abandon those that still remain to such a fate. I could not forgive myself for turning away from their pain, Lorrandan, and I believe Aragorn would consider this the proper course as well. Travel to Ondoher's Folly, and free all of the prisoners you can find. I shall keep watch for your return, my friend. Alright. So, it's exactly what I thought. It's over there. We have an alert here. Deed bestowed. We did something. Complete quest. Ah, and Daggerlad. Alright. Oop, flower. Can't pass up the flowers. Oh, hell, there's one over here I didn't even know about. I was trying to get the one that was in front of me, and instead he turns to come over to this one. They're like, what took you so long? And I'm like, well, I had to pick the flowers, didn't I? Oh, hell, we got a wolf. And I realized this is not a flower, this is ore. And that over there is the roving thread. Alright. Back on our mount. Whoops. Try that again. Back on our mount. Where's the entrance? Stop it. You're facing something you want to pick up, and you click and it gets something behind you and it turns. It just makes you want to punch the monitor at times. It's like, stop it! Go to the one in front of me! Stop going behind me! I'm clearly pointing at the one I want. But there's one back there. We need to go that way. Ondoher's Folly reeks still of blood and death even after all these years. Be nice if I could find an entrance into the thing. That's a big hill thing. I got a feeling that's not the entrance. Let's go around this way. Gotta pick a flower. Could be the difference between me getting a new piece of gear and not, okay? So I have to pick the flower. The flower's there, it must be picked. Don't question, just pick the flower. Hey, we found the entrance. got another alert. Deed bestowed. Defeat many foes. Oh, it's a Slayer deed. Okay. I like it. Got us a remote quest here. Burn the remains of the slain at so-and-so's folly. Okay. Where is that? Something. Oh, it's one of those damned ones that's up in the air. Yeah, you want to kill me? Get down here. There you go, sucker. Welcome to my Xing Xing. There you go. There. Let's keep going this way. I see a guy over here. Oh, he won't die. Oh yes, throw 2 more archers in. We need more archers. I have near enough archers out here. Look at how many dots I've got running on me right now. That's insane. Ah, Ranger Cache. Let's see if we have any food at all to eat. We got coffee we can drink. What's the food here? That's about it. I really need to get me some food to carry. Ah, I can get up there now. Alright, let's go. get this banner. It's going to be another remote quest. You watch. Bingo! Remote quest. Destroy banners. Alright. I hit the button. Do it. Oh, I hate this. Lagged, so he got to do his dot or debuff, whatever the hell he did. He did something. Okay, he did something. I don't know what it was, but he did something. I'm gonna claim it. Okay, this looks bad. He's going to shoot at me. No? Okay. Getting just a tiny bit of lag right now. There we are. Four more remains to destroy. Excuse me. Ouch. Alright, let's there's a bad guy. Burn that ugly banner. Oh, this is a bad spot. See, already dotted twice. Like almost instantly. Alright, we finished that little remote quest. There we are, got that taken care of. Still need more. Uh-oh, something's shooting me. Where's it at? Oh, you freaking annoying upstairs shooting son of a bitch. Get down here, you cheater. And he dotted me, of course. An ancient weapon. There was a banner back here he was shooting me. I didn't get it, so let's go grab that real quick. How long will we be going? 50 minutes. Just about to have this one finished. One more. Come on, stop lagging to let him get his dot done. That part, that annoys me. I don't like the lag, but when it lags perfectly for them to get their dot where you can't stun them, that just, oh, that pisses me off is what that does. What am I missing? Something, should be something right over there. What is over there? Oh, a person. Got him. Alright, 6 of 6, that's taken care of. We got something left over here. A banner. We got one more banner to destroy. Now you get over here by this guy. Tell you what, those stupid dots keep you on your toes. As soon as you see them, you want to hit whatever it is to get rid of it. Now I know I'm probably using the wrong word. It looks, the icon looks like a blood, so it's probably a bleed. Is what it's probably called. But you know, traditional MMO, it's called a dot, damage over time. All right, we want to go back over here and do this turn in. What we're going to do? Hold on, let me check something. I only need to kill one more. Let's go ahead and do that. I was just going to race out. And of course, there's one up top that's going to shoot me. There we are. Now we run. Deed completed and deed bestowed. We got the advanced version, which is 100 of them. And hey, we got 5 Lotro coins from doing that non-advanced version. Alright, you want to follow me out here? It's on like Donkey Kong. Let me introduce you to my Xing Xing. There you go. Squirrel. Alright, now we can talk.
We must forge ahead.
What did the ranger make of that missive, Lorrandan? You informed Legla that Faltershik translates to the Fane of Screaming, and what Mitchum takes that to mean. His face is aghast for a moment, but he is able to summon his words once more. The Fane of Screaming. Is this truly the name they have bestowed upon the site of our king's fall? If the orcs sought to provoke us through insults, I shall let them consider this a victory, but it will be their last. It has been long since we moved against the orcs in the waste directly, and I believe it likely an assault would catch them by surprise. I no longer doubt your place among the rangers, my friend, for you have done much to aid my company, and I trust that you would do so again. For the sake of our king's memory and for the fallen ride to Ondaher's folly and put an end to those orcs. Well, I just came from there. You're sending me back. Son of a... I should have came back over here and talked to him when I got done talking to Mitchum earlier. Ah, let us hope we have freed the last of those held in the waste, Lorrandan. I mourn for those we were too late to save, but I hold hope that the Dark Lord shall soon suffer the fate he deserves for these atrocities. I do not doubt the enemy still keeps many slaves beyond the Black Gate, but we must look to the battle ahead, for we can aid them. Thank you, my friend. Alright, so I guess we go back over there. Son of a gun. Defeat orcs. Yep, we gotta go kill 15 of them. Alright, back we go. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm gonna say we're lagged to hell and back. We need to kill these anyway. Well, let's see something. Do I have a Slayer thing? Yes, I do. Slayer Deed Accelerator, 6 hours. Let's go. We'll get double credit. Whenever those go on sale, I make sure to buy them. Where are you at? Is it that one up there? Nope, it's the one behind me. Over here. Oh, there he is. Six of 15. We need to move away from this platform, so he'll have to come down to fight us. There we are. That's 15 of 15, but we still need some more for the Advanced Slayer. I want to finish that up. I really need to get on my scholar and make some potions and everything for this guy. I haven't done that in a super long time because I didn't need them. Everything Overland seemed super easy, but it does feel like it's getting a little more complex. Not hard, but just a little more. I have to actually watch a little bit of what I'm doing. Make sure that I don't get overwhelmed. calling them on now, aren't they? Come on, hop down here, sucker. There we are. Like there, that was pretty close that time. That was pretty close. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I do have that going. Thought so. Waiting for my health to go back up just a tad bit. Greetings from Sweden. Hey, how's it going? How are y'all doing over there? Is it Saturday yet there? It's Friday here. Friday evening, in fact. Let's see, where are we at now? 83 of 100. We are almost done. Let's stay down this way rather than going up in the middle of that to finish these off. Uh-oh, lag. The lag monster has got us. Maybe we can keep them dumbfounded until the lag ends. Oh, that was it. We got him. Thought there was another one. He was standing over here trying to pretend that he wasn't there. We did it. That was the last one for the advanced Slayer deed. Let's haul Bud out of there. Pull up our alerts. Deed completed. 2,000 virtue for that. Deed bestowed. It's one of the Slayer deeds for the waste. And 5 free Lotro coins. You can't argue with free Lotro coins. 3 a.m. Still awake. We have celebrated. Whoops. Oh crap! I screwed up. A holiday here in the north. Well, that's awesome. Holy crap, I'm messing up. I don't want to go over there. Let's see if anybody in the kinship is online. Wrong thing. Nope, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Nobody loves me. You have done well, my friend. With this accomplished, the orcs at Ondor's folly should no longer pose a threat to the host of the West or to any that still remain in their thrall. Let us hope it was enough, Lorrandan. Alright, was that it? No more quests with them? Nope. Alright, so we can go back and turn in, or we can go over here. Or over there. Let's go over here. That's for the epic. Let's see, which way is that? It's that way. Midsummer evening. Okay. I am out in the waste. Running quests and deeds. In Lord of the Rings Online. Probably go and play some EverQuest later on. Been going here for an hour and 7 minutes in Lord of the Rings Online. Yeah, the waste is a bad area. The Black Gate is right down here, and we're right up here. Alright. Not sure what we're supposed to be doing up here. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Delacarn once towered above the plain, but now only the base remains. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, so that was it. So we need to go over here now. Yep, that direction. The Slag Hills. I'm probably lagged on the server and running through 1,000 mobs right now. All of a sudden they'll pop up and then I'll be dead. This way. Let's go ahead and get off the mountain. Let's see where we're at. Something over here I need to deal with. First off, let's kill this thing. Because it looks interesting. Let's see. Oh, can't go up that. This seems like where it wants me to go. Bet you this stuff will kill me. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. What the hell? Okay, hold on. There. Oh, there's Aragorn right over there. Alright, let's stop playing in the sludge and go over to him. Although I have something over here as well. Where's that at? I'm going to do this because maybe this will lead me to that. You know how they love to have these quests, they're close to each other, and if you do it, then yeah. If you don't, then you have to go back and do it again, and it's annoying. That land seems to need some rain. Indeed it does. Hey, a stable master.
Gondor needs your aid.
And let's see, which one of these do we want to get rid of? This one. Alright. Here we are. So, word that you were traveling with the host of the West was true after all. Truly, I am glad you are here, but it is not I who am in need just now. I have been keeping watch upon the foes in Daggerlad while Thurindal keeps watch upon the Slag Hills. Let's go speak with him, and in haste, for the situation in the Slag Hills is dire indeed.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
I fear many strong enemies gather all around us. Excuse me. I must scout the encampment west of here. Would you divert the eyes of the enemy in the Slag Hills while I learn more about the encampment to the east? We shall meet here afterward, and I will share with you what knowledge I have gained. I am not surprised to see you here, my friend. You and I always find ourselves at the front of the action, it seems. What Candor told you is true. Things look grim here. Foes blanket the hills around the Lorrandan. Sharp eyes keep watch from every vantage, and sharper blades are ever ready to strike. Never mind the danger to you or I. What I fear is that such numbers may harry and assail the host so that it arrives before the gates, not in full force, but in tatters.
Will you hear my plight?
The odds may be great against us, but it does not mean that I am ready to give up. I have a plan that will allow us to traverse the hills unnoticed. Search the slag for any black powder. There may be some within the rubble, thrown out the gate from the scrap mounds in Udon. Udon. What do you got going on? That land seems to need some... I read that. I did. I read it. Now I read it again because I like reading them twice. Okay. I bet you now I have to kill these things. I do. I've killed 20. Yeah, that's one. Alright. Now let's go see what Aragorn was doing over here. Now that we've got the quest.
We have come to it at last.
Climb to the top of the slag hill and look to the south. What waits for us at the Black Gate of Mordor? This hill? I'm guessing. Now let's check our map. It'll tell us exactly where we need to go. This hill over here, in fact, is the hill that we're going to climb and do a look. The field before the Black Gate of Mordor is empty and quiet. This looks like a perfect time for a screenshot. Look at that. And where do the screenshots go, everybody? They go to Twitter, the big X. At Pharaoh the Gnome. And reply. There we are. Back to the game. Alright, he wanted me to look somewhere else? No, he didn't. That was it. Now he wants me to come back and tell him what I saw. I'm gonna go tell him that there's a gate. Hey, there's some rubble over here. What's that about? It's glowing. And what do I say? If it glows, click it or kill it. One or the other. That's the only options you have in an MMO. Kill it or click it.
Sauron is waiting.
What did you see from atop the slag hill? Aragorn listens to your account. All was quiet and still. I see. And I'm not surprised. Sauron is waiting. Do not take the empty calm before the gate to be fact, and neither should you. The Dark Lord's armies are arrayed before us, though we see them not. He waits to unleash them, for he wants to see what we will do.
There is no sense in delaying what must come.
Did he say my plight, Odin? I don't know. There is no sense in delaying what must come. There must be a parley. I will go forth with a small group of my most trusted allies and call for Sauron's surrender. I would be honored if you would accompany me, my friend. I do not expect the Dark Lord to give in to our demands, but still I must offer him the opportunity. Speak to me when your preparations are made, and we will go together. Well, hell yeah, let's do this.
Are you ready to go?
Be well prepared, for we are on the very doorstep of evil, and there may be no coming back from this. The solo quest cannot be concluded in fellowship. Travel now. Here we go.
have come to the very doorstep of Mordor to challenge the Dark Lord Sauron. There can be no turning back now.
Check this out. Check this. This is one heck of a group right here. I mean, if there's a better screenshot opportunity out there, I don't know what it is. Of course, it would be good if Mithrandir's mount hadn't like made his tail fly up right when I took the picture. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Go ahead and put that one out there as well. All right, back to the game. Odin is the father god. The language is the I can hardly read that. Furthark. For the runes of rumor, togetherness. Okay. Let's see what Aragorn has to say. All is still and silent, but I do not trust this emptiness. Do not be fooled by the quiet. There are eyes upon us, though we see them not. Let us ride nearer, and I will call for Sauron's surrender. We go now to treat with Mordor. I have asked all of you to accompany me, so every land that opposes Sauron will be represented. It is time. Steady, Master Peregrine. This is far enough. Unfurl the banner and let them see with whom they are dealing. Is there a banner I have to click, or is somebody else doing it? Oh, there's the banner. Okay, he's the banner carrier. Hearken to me! Gondor has come to your border with just grievances and fair demands. Send forth the Lord of the Black Land. Wrongfully has he made war upon Gondor and taken its lands. Let him come forth to answer for these crimes. Why isn't anything happening? Stay behind me, Master Halfling. As King of Gondor, I demand that Sauron come forth and atone for his evils. I just realized Gimli is riding on the back of Legolas's horse. Ah, that's greatness. Oh, sorry, they said something. Someone comes. Is that the Dark Lord? No, Sauron will not leave his lands until his victory is assured. He sends a servant to us, a messenger only. Indeed, but we would be wise not to underestimate this messenger. He must be deep in the enemy's counsels to be trusted with this message. I am Moth Sauron, and I speak for he who resides in the Dark Tower. I see none who have authority to treat with me. Certainly not thou. I am not to be touched. I am protected as a herald. You have nothing to fear from us, messenger, until your errand is done. But if your master does not repent of his evil, you will be imperiled indeed. We are surprised to see thee with this rabble, old greybeard. Dost thou not send others to their doom, hatching thy plots from a safe distance? tokens I was bidden to show thee, if thou shouldst dare to come. Oh no! Quiet, Peregrine. Lorrandan, see to him and tell him to hold his tongue. Alright, I'll do that. Pippin, be quiet. Lorrandan, surely you must recognize those items. That's Frodo's mail shirt, the one he had from Bilbo. The grey cloak has an elven brooch pinned to it, like the one I had from Lorien. And that's Sam's sword, and I'm a boffin. Or I'm a boffin, sorry. How did this terrible messenger come to have those items, Lorrandan? What happened to Frodo and Sam? You silence Pippin with a look, but he is crestfallen, and his outburst cannot be taken back. Mouth of Sauron smiles with cruelty and whatever that said. You have another of these imps with you. I do not know what use you find in them. Sending them as spies into Mordor is foolish, even for you. But this imp does me a service, and I thank him for it. You cannot deny these tokens now, for he plainly has seen them before. I do not seek to deny them. I know all their history, which you do not. But why bring them here? Coat of the dwarves, cloak of the elves, blade of the fallen west. And spy from the Shire, home to rats. Aye, we know of it. He who bore these tokens might be dear to you, and he might not. But if you would grieve to lose him, I advise you to think most carefully. Sauron bears no love for spies. His fate will depend on your choice. Good. I can see he was dear to you. Or maybe his errand was one you did not want to fell. It has. Now your little spy will suffer the worst torments the Dark Tower can devise. You will never see him again, or perhaps he will be released when he is broken. And he will come to you thus changed, and you will see what you have done. This is what will be, unless you accept my lord's terms. Name these terms. Gondor's rabble will withdraw beyond the river Anduin. They will take oaths to never again assail Sauron the Great or his subjects. All lands east of the Anduin will be Sauron's in perpetuity. Lands west of the Anduin will be subordinate to his will. The men of those lands will arrange their own affairs, but bear no weapons. They will help to rebuild Isengard, and Sauron's lieutenant will dwell there. He will rule over the remains of the West. Saruman? Nay, not Saruman. He speaks of himself. This is much to exchange for the delivery of one prisoner. Has Sauron's defeat on the field of battle so demoralized him that now he must haggle? Where is this prisoner? Deliver him to us, and we will consider Sauron's terms. Insolence! You are in no position to make demands of Sauron. These are the terms. You will take them or you will leave them. Lorrandan, I would speak with you. Okay. Steel your heart for the trials ahead, Lorrandan. That Sauron has either Frodo or Samwise in captivity seems certain. But you must have noticed, as I have, that this messenger speaks only of one prisoner, not of two. And yet those items are unmistakable, and were in the possession of both our hobbits. I do not want this vile messenger to keep them. I will distract him, Lorrandan, and I want you to retrieve these items in memory of our friends. Hello. Now, Lorrandan. We take these items in memory of our friends. As for your terms, consider them utterly rejected. We did not come here to waste words with Sauron or with his slaves. Your protection as a herald is near its end, and death is close at hand for you. Now be gone. Well spoken, my friend. Now we will see what answer Sauron will make. Hello. Wow. There we are. Couldn't move it first. We are really lagging right now. I clicked him, but nothing's happening. There
The
it goes.
quest of the ring has failed, but we must not give in to despair.
Do not give up hope, Lorrandan. We must stand as tall and as we may, or Frodo and Sam will have gone to their doom for nothing. I will not allow this to be. The quest of the ring has failed, but we must not give in to despair, or we betray the men who fight alongside us. The day is dark. Let our blades and our hearts oppose the evils that would forever silence them, and avenge our friends upon these foes.
This is where we will make our stand.
The Black Gate has opened, and the armies of Mordor stream forth from Sauron's lands, seeking to put an end to those of us who vex him still. This is where we will make our stand. Sauron's warriors have formed a ring around the Slag Hills, Lorrandan. Fight them as they approach, and keep them from advancing. Stand with our friends and allies, and aid them as you can. We must hold out for as long as we are able. Alright, let's kill bad guys. That's one for me! Check that dude out. He's awesome looking. Big freaking trolls. Man, that dude just went down. He could not stand up to my Xing Xing. Oh, black riders in the sky. Yeah, that was close. Where's my freaking... Oh, we are in one of those battle things again. Trying to find where Aragorn is. I lost him. There he is. I think. Oh, it's Deervin. Oh, crap. We got a bad guy we gotta fight.
A palpable hit. And another.
Is this to be the last battle, Lorrandan? My heart tells me this is so, and although it be a sorrowful thing, I will be glad to see the end of wartime and to have rest. A palpable hit and another. I find no joy in battle, my friend, but I find that I am uncommonly good at it, truly. I will use that skill to defend the men at my side until my last breath is stolen away by some lucky stroke. Fight onward, Lorrandan. Make our foes pay for the evils they have done, and hope still to do. We must find more to kill. Oh, bad guy chasing me, I think. Nope, there he is. There's some serious volleys of arrows flying in here. Be not afraid, for you are warriors all. Stand fast, men. They seek to cow us with their numbers, but each of us is worth a dozen of their mindless thralls. My limbs are heavy and my breath is short, Lorrandan, but I will do what I can to support Aragorn and my kinsmen. Fight on! Fight on! Got him. Alright, somewhere over this way we should run. It's Gimli! My axe is thirsty!
Legolas tells me his supply of arrows will not last.
I see that you have already slain your share of orcs, Lorrandan. Legolas has also cut an impressive swath, but he tells me his supply of arrows will not last long. Perhaps you can help him with this. The battle has only just begun, but there is no need to worry about our respective tallies this time. There will be plenty of foes for all of us.
Gimli is right. My supply of arrows will soon run low.
I have enough arrows for the moment. Gimli is right. My supply will run low soon if the tide of enemies does not slow. Many archers of Gondor and Rohan have already fallen to the arrows of Mordor. Some of their quivers remain full, or nearly so. Go to the archery lines and look for our fallen unfortunates. If you return to me with a number of their full quivers, I will be able to maintain my current pace and continue to support Gimli with my bow. I thank you for undertaking this helpful task, grim though it may seem. Okay, so we need to pick up quivers. There's... oh, right over here. It's death. Death all around us. It's horrible. They're falling like flies, literally.
Set the quivers at my feet, and I will use them as the need arises.
Thank you, my friend. You place the quivers of arrows at Legolas's feet, and he nods with satisfaction, but his eyes never leave the distant line of battle. I heard Aragorn shouting his commands from the top of the slag hill to the southwest of Lorrandan. Climb the hill and see if you can aid him. Okay, that's back this way, I believe. Eyes are getting worse. The lines falter at the western hill. We have held the line of battle for now, keeping our foes from ascending the eastern hill, but it seems that our foes have redoubled their efforts to take the western hill. We are hard-pressed and can spare no man, but someone must go to the western hill and keep it from being taken. Can you go to the aid of Imra Hill with haste enough, Lorrandan? I know you can. Fight your way to the slope of the western hill and help the Prince of Dal Amroth throw back the tide. I will do so.
The fighting here goes poorly.
But with you here, my spirits are lifted.
The flow of battle pushed Eomer of Rohan down the slope. Help him!
Do not worry about me, Lorrandan. We are hard-pressed by our foes, but even so, they are unable to match us. I have the high ground for now, and that gives me the advantage. I fear Eomer will be cut off from the rest of his forces. Find him to the east and ensure he is safe.
Those terrible flying creatures fall upon my soldiers and bear them aloft.
I welcome the concern of the Prince of Dal Amroth, but it is unnecessary. My own battle is well in hand, but I have another worry. The terrible flying creatures that carry the robed Nazgul on their backs. They fall upon my soldiers and bear them aloft with their clutching claws, and then they drop them to the battlefield below. There is no protection from this. The safety of my men is my prime concern, for many soldiers of Rohan are unhorsed, and such is not their preferred means of doing battle. Over the din of battle, I thought I heard Rohirric voices crying out in alarm to the southwest. That is where you are needed, not here with me. Yeah, it's Pippin. I clicked you. I am glad to see you are still kicking, Lorrandan. I'm afraid I can't do very much among all these warriors, but I aim to do the best I can for Frodo and poor Sam. I miss Merry, but at least he is back in Minas Tirith and won't need to see this fighting, not for today at least. I don't expect I can draw level. Sorry about that. I don't expect I can draw level with some of his deeds, not unless I were to smite that horrible messenger, but that is all right. Be careful, Lorrandan. This beastly brood is out for blood. The tide of enemies has swelled, and soon it will crash upon the shore of our shield wall. The tide will not draw back again until we are slain. I have taken it upon myself to watch Peregrine, the halfling. He is a soldier of Gondor, and now more a member of the guard than I. But it grieves my heart to think he might fall in this battle. I will protect him if I can, both for his sake and that of my son, whose friendship he possesses. Stay wary, Lorrandan. I wager our foes have not depleted the stock of their sorceries. Help! Can you help me? I have slain a number of orcs, but the last one staggered away with my sword still stuck in its gut. Now I have no weapon. Can you find me a sword? There must be a blade somewhere at the base of the hill, abandoned or dropped by a coward or by a corpse. Without a weapon I cannot do any good for Gondor, and I have no way to protect myself from the throng. Okay. I would think there'd be, like, swords all over the place. Oh, Valinor has gone beyond need of sword. He is slain. You hear Eomer's voice above the din coming from atop the hill. King Eomer, I am fine. It is the merest of scratches.
We are being overwhelmed. Fight back to Aragorn on the other hill.
I sustained an injury from an orc's lucky swing, and now my arm hangs loosely. I cannot lift up my shield. My men have fallen back a short distance, but they cannot stand long against the tide. They will soon need to retreat once more. I ask that you fight across to the eastern Slag Hill once again. If the battle is turning against us here, it might also be going ill with Aragorn. Look for his friends, the elf and the dwarf. I saw them from afar, but could not tell how they fared. They will need you as the battle goes on. Orcs surge in the space between the two slag hills, thirsty for blood. Where am I at? I'm here. I need to head somewhere over here. Oh, can I fight that? We need to kill bad guys. Why am I not swinging? Because I'm lagged out. Okay. Reduced awareness. Yeah, we're getting some lag here. Six of 6. Looks like it's this direction. Not totally sure where I'm supposed to be going right now. Oh, I see something on the map, on the mini-map. There they are. These orcs do not have the speed to best me.
There is knife work to be done, all around the hill.
All those quivers you brought me are spent, Lorrandan. There is knife work to be done all around the hill, and plenty for all. I have this fight in hand, but I am certain there will be enough foes for you to slay if you go looking for them, or wait for them to seek you out. Alright, so we need to kill 4 more baddies.
I'm glad you returned. I wanted to tell you something.
You study the ranger's face and see little of the doubt that troubled him at the camp of the host. He seems curiously calm for one who stands amid such tumult. After battle was joined, I stood with Aragorn and felled orc after orc. Soon I lost count of the bodies, but there were ever more to replace them. With each swing of my blade, my sword lost its individuality. It was no longer my weapon only, but it was the weapon of every Dunedain that ever took up sword for his king. With every swing, it seemed to me I was conducting a great music, and the tides of battle moved through and around me in great swelling chorus. It was a drowning tide, and it swept the foes of men beneath it, cleansing the land of their foul mark. I saw the great beauty of the land returning in full measure, the deep forests growing anew, and the rivers flowing swift and clean. I saw twilight pooling in the hills, and the stars reflected in mountain lakes crisp and cool. My eyes were open to this vision of a new age, and though I saw it only for the span of a breath, I knew in that moment that Gwyndeth had been right. Such a kingdom would be worth some measure of sorrow. She will see it, though she fade into myth, and men question whether she ever existed at all. But still, she will be there among the falls and waters of Lake Nuniel, and she will remember. I am at peace, my friend. The evil of Sauron cannot last, even if every last one of us perishes before its gates. But let us hope we do not, Lorrandan. A new age is coming. Aragorn calls to you, but you can barely hear him over the sound of the throng. We will fight on.
How goes the fighting on the western hill?
I trust that Eomer and Imrahil stand still against the forces of Mordor. You tell Aragorn that they are still defiant, but injuries have begun to mount among the soldiers. So it is with us, but we fight on. It will not be long now, but we will stand until the end.
We must be ready.
The enemy lines have drawn back slightly, but it is only in preparation for their final push. Soon they will march inwards once more, tightening the noose around our position. We must be ready. Tell me when you are prepared, and we will stand together to rebut them. Well, here we go, people.
Our foes make their final assault.
Already the lines begin to push forward once again. Here we go.
And so we come to it at last. The battle surges all around us, and our last stand begins.
My kinsmen and these others have cast back all of the enemy's advances to this point, Lorrandan. We must not fail now. We must
rejoin the fight.
As good as this game is, can you imagine how good it would actually be if there was zero lag? It'd be insane.
Nazgul overhead! Collinglad! Collinglad!
No!
It took him this way! Find him!
Oh, okay. There! I see him!
Do not give up.
Remember. Collinglad coughs weakly, but he smiles despite the pain. From above I saw light. It cannot be quenched. The new age. Great shouting and clamor rises from the west. The west. West is that way. Berthon, no!
We have to do something about those flying beasts!
I agree. Or there will be no one left to carry on the fight. Follow me, Lorrandan. We must find some archers. What happened to all the archers? Thread the needle, Lorrandan. Now is not the time. You should not have gotten in our way, wretches. Get ready. Here comes a big one. Oh, holy hell. He's right. It is a big one. Finish it, Lorrandan. I am. Lorrandan, do you live? Yes.
Everything is darkness.
I cannot see you, friend. I know I do not have long. Fight on, fight on. If there is a day to come after this, look to the people of Anphalas. Tell them their lord. You hear a scream from above. That was Pippin's voice. Oh crap. Right. Where's Pippin? No!
The halfling. He saved my life.
I was stunned and fell beneath the press of battle, but even as the great troll reached out to end my life, Peregrine stabbed it with his blade. He slew the beast, but it fell upon him, and I fear he is dead. Let's move the beast! Pippin does not move. Ah.
There is no end to this onslaught.
As long as we remain divided, we are weak. We must move as a group if we are to stand long. We must fight back to King Elisar before it is too late.
Be ready their final assault! Stand tall, men of Gondor and Rohan! Stand tall, men of the North!
You have fought well and bravely, my friends, but our time is nearly at its end. It has been an honor to fight alongside you. We must keep fighting until we no longer can. No one is coming to save us, for who could? We are on our own.
That's amazing. Wow. Such an incredibly epic game.
It has been an honor to fight alongside you.
Even now, at the end, I do not regret what we have done, or that for which we fought. Let us stand together for a little while longer. I am pleased to call you friend, Lorrandan. To be continued in Volume 4, Book 9, The Ring of Power. Alright, so we are going to definitely get a hooded cloak of the Black Gate. This is going to be a visual. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. I mean, it's okay. And then, what are these here? These are going to be the stat versions. We obviously will want the Might Vitality one. Yeah, we will definitely. Let's see what we look like. It's the same thing, except it's not hooded, which I prefer not hooded, honestly. I wonder, can you do anything with the colors? What happens if we go dark green? Okay, so it's the little slits between the gold lines that changes. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the cloak material look. That's really neat. Anyway, we're going to take this.
This
finished
may
now.
be Sauron's hour, but we will make him earn it in blood.
The Battle of the Black Gate is nearly done, Lorrandan. We must fight for as long as we can in memory of our friends and in defense of those endangered by Mordor. Alright, so we need to kill more baddies. Oh, it's going to go somewhere else. Any good? Yeah, I think that actually the stats look pretty good on it. Let's see, we need to bring up our shared storage, not shared storage, sorry, our wardrobe. See if we have any slots left. We have exactly 2 slots left. We're going to put both of them in there, the hooded and the non-hooded. Let's look at what we got here. Enhancement runes. Enhancement runes. I was hoping for some essences to use. What is this? Tome of Burst of Resilience. Reduced item wear during combat. I don't need that. I'm a VIP. I pay the subscription fee is what I say. What is this? So I don't see... I do have the Cracked Tracery, which is freaking awesome. Alright, shared storage, LI. We will place that in there. These things here, man, are those not high enough? Because this is 260 of 299. I know it can go up, but these are not high enough to do anything about it. Okay. Shift I. Let's see if we got anything in here. Ah, darn it. Wanted to scroll up on that and it didn't do it. That's what we want right there. Alright, so let's check our essence bag. What do we have in the way of major? Tactical mitigation, mastery, evasion, resistance, power, fate, parrying, morale, and vitality. That's probably what I'll go ahead and put in there. Oh, it's only 1 slot. Yeah, I think we'll go with the vitality. I'd like to put something better in there, but I don't have anything available right now to put in there, so we're going to just go with that and put it on, and then go back to our essence and gather. There we are, and we're ready to move on. Okay. They're not trolls or might be in pain. I think it's the I don't know what the hell you call them. Things flying around the Nazgul are on. That's making the noise. How long will be going? Woo, 2 hours. What are we supposed to do right now? Defeat the foes at the Battle of so-and-so. Alright. Need to kill some bad guys. Alright, there he is. Elro here.
I see something on the distant horizon. A new threat?
Does a new threat seek to strike from the rear? Go to Mithrandir atop the Slag Hill and see what he thinks of this new arrival, Lorrandan, quickly. I would go quickly, but my sprint ability is down right now.
What now?
You bring tidings from the sons of Elrond. They did not wish to tell me themselves. The wizard readies a further rebuke for the elves, but it remains unsaid. His eye lights upon the distant horizon, and wonder brightens his face.
The eagles are coming! The eagles are coming!
Where the Wind Lord and his noble subjects fly to the aid of the host of the West. Let us see if the Nazgul enjoy this challenge to their superiority in the air, Lorrandan. Speak to me, and we will wade once more into battle.
Once more into battle, my friend.
The eagles are coming!
I hear the Wind Lord and his noble subjects have come to the aid of the host of the West.
Gwaihir and the eagles will keep the Nazgul occupied, but the battle still rages upon the ground, Lorrandan. Let us press the advantage given to us by our winged allies and set the orcs upon their heels.
The tide turns in our favor.
Lagging. We have defeated the lag monster.
To me!
Do you sense that? Something is amiss, Lorrandan, but I cannot discern what it might be. Some new artifice of the Dark Lord may be revealed to us. Stay near me. Oh, here we go.
The Nazgul flee from battle? What can this mean? Sauron has summoned them back to Mordor. Why?
Stand, men of the West! This is the hour! The Ring-Bearer has completed his quest!
Oh!
Why here to me?
Frodo has fulfilled the quest of the ring, and he may still live. We must act quickly, Lorrandan, or he will never come alive from the Black Land. If Gwaihir and his brother will bear us into Mordor, we may yet come to Frodo in time. Gwaihir, Lord of the Eagles, 2 times have you borne me, my friend, and this will be the last and the most needed. If your brother Landroval will bear Lorrandan, we will have the best chance of finding Frodo before he is overcome. Fly now to Orduran. Fly now to Mount Doom.
Mordor shakes beneath Orodruid's wrath. Fly swiftly, my friend. If Frodo or Samwise still live, we have to find them quickly.
The mountain burns. I will circle to the far side, but someone must search the nearer slope, and with haste.
That is a task for my adventurer. We will circle Orodruin and come back for you. May one of us find our hobbits.
All right. Holy crapola. We did it. Where the heck are we at? I don't see me on the map anywhere at all. Find Frodo on the slopes of so-and-so. Where? Do I go this way? It appears to be more of a dead end. I'm going to say this is the direction to go. Where are you, Frodo? Oh, this is something. I had no idea this was going to be such a spoiler night. This episode's got tons of spoilers going on. Doesn't appear to be over here. Frodo! Where are you, Frodo? I'm coming for you! Hey, I see Frodo. Or somebody with a ring over their head, and I'm gonna assume it's Frodo. It's Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee. Lorrandan, is that really you? Sam looks at you with bleary eyes. His exhaustion is apparent, and he seems to disbelieve that you were really standing here. We can't go any further. We got this far, but Sam reaches into one of his pockets and withdraws a small item. He presses it into your hand. Where there's life, there's hope, he says.
Where there's life, there's hope,
he said. Walk to the edge of the outcropping. There is little time to spare. Oh, I did it apparently. I thought maybe I was hitting a wall. There they come.
The ring was destroyed. Gwaihir and his kin braved the great peril of the skies and carried our heroes from the wreck of the burning mountain. And on the field of Cormallen, they were praised for their great deeds and the successful completion of the quest. The Lord of the Rings was no more, and Middle-earth was made safer by his defeat.
We did it, friends. We did it. I mean, Frodo did it, but we were there to help. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we're in Anorian. Hold on. Where is Anorian? Okay. So Osgiliath, Minas Tirith, Pelennor. We're up here. Old Anorian. Mordor is over here. Okay.
The sum of my hopes has come to pass, beyond all belief.
A great darkness has been conquered. No longer will Sauron trouble Middle-earth as he did for thousands of years. The quest of the ring came in the end to the successful conclusion for which this old fool dared not hope, yet hoped for still. What a wonder it is to see this day.
Our friends have been through much, but I know they will want to speak with you.
Do not let me keep you, Lorrandan. We'll want to speak with you now that the danger has passed. Frodo and Sam have rested from the journey, but it will take more than these few days to recover from the exertion of their ordeal. You will find them in a bower, whatever, on the southeastern side of the field. Can't believe it. We defeated Sauron. I mean, we defeated Sauron. Hi, Peregrine. Merry. Sam beckons for you to speak to him instead of Frodo.
I beg your pardon? but Mr. Frodo needs his rest.
So many folk have come calling on him, some of them even bending the knee, and those who bowed the lowest were kings and princes themselves. Now my master deserves every bit of it, but some of these even bowed to me, and I can't say I like that at all. Frodo carried the real burden, and he did all the hard work, if you ask me. Can you believe that old Strider turned out to be a king as well? When I first met him, I said to myself, this Strider has a kingly air about him, doesn't he, Sam? But I didn't say anything of it to my master or to Merry or Pippin. There was enough going on in Bree that there wasn't time for it. So many high important folk paying attention to hobbits. There's no mistaking that these are queer times.
Sam has spent so long worrying about me that it became natural for him.
Frodo shivers despite the warmth in the air. I know Sam does not want to talk about it, but I would never have made it to the fire without him. If you had the joy of knowing old Hamfast, you would know that Gamgees love to talk, but the Gaffer and his son would prefer most any topic to speaking about themselves. So it falls on me to tell you that I may have carried the burden, but it was the strength of my dear Sam that guided me through despair and across the dead lands, and at Mount Doom. Frodo's face is pale and he stops speaking. He seems relieved when Pippin breaks the silence with a boisterous cheer.
3 cheers for Frodo Baggins, who destroyed the ring.
And save a cheer or two for Samwise Gamgee, who got to go with him and managed to miss out on a great deal of the fighting. Oh, I'm only teasing. I know that Sam saw some danger, although he doesn't want to talk about any of it. Both he and Frodo are awfully tight-lipped about their journey in Mordor. I don't blame them. Battles are nasty things. Merry and I certainly ended up seeing more than our share, and it was all very dirty and confusing. I wouldn't recommend it. Do you know that a troll fell on top of me? It's easy to laugh about now that it's done, but no one was laughing when we were in the thick of the fighting. I am glad we are still here, Lorrandan. 3 cheers for Frodo and his friends.
Finally, we can catch up with Frodo and Sam, and they don't want to talk about it.
I am glad to have this time to catch up with Frodo and Sam. Pippin and I are knights of the city and of the Mark, respectively. We have been kept busy with those duties. At last we can chat, and they do not want to talk about it, or at least not in the detail our curiosities demand. Well, I can respect that. After the Pelennor battle, I could barely stand to tell Pippin what befell poor Theoden. In time, perhaps it will become easier for them to talk about the journey. It was like that with Eowyn. By the time I left Minas Tirith to come here, she had emerged from Silent Sorrows and had taken to speaking with Steward Federmere in the gardens. It seems to me that time and distance helps many shadows lessen. I wonder why Eowyn has not yet arrived. The Elmer King called her hither, but she has not yet come to Carmelen. Okay, so now what? Talk to Eomer. Feels okay, and talk to Prince so-and-so. So we're done here, apparently. This is all very amazing. Oh, can't use them out here. Okay. But we can run fast for a short while. This is so awesome.
My uncle Theoden is avenged. Sauron is no more.
It cannot be questioned the soldiers of Rohan and of Gondor played their parts, but in the end, the fatal blow was struck by 2 hobbits alone in the Black Land. It is an amazement to me. I have heard that the Nazgul came to fiery ends, speeding back to Mordor at their master's call when he learned of his true peril. With my mind's sight I can see them, caught in the blast of the flaming mountain, 8 fireballs scorching the sky, plummeting earthward, and shrieking their final desperate cries. I wish that those of my soldiers who were carried aloft by those creatures during the Battle of the Black Gate could have known the fate their murderers would shortly suffer. It gives me great satisfaction to picture it on their behalf. Ride, Erlingus, ride. You are avenged.
The fall of Sauron worked a great madness in his servants.
And many of them despaired once he was gone. Did some spell hold them ensorcelled? Okay. While he yet lived, and death broke his hold upon them? I cannot say, but I did witness that many of the orcs cast themselves into pits or fell upon their weapons once he was gone. There were others among his servants that were made more ferocious by the fall of their master, and these fought long and with desperation. Some of them fled back through the ruins of the gate. I do not doubt that my king will send me against these others in time, but that is a thought for tomorrow. Today we celebrate the fall of Sauron. Ah, Legolas and Gimli.
Sauron is no more, and can no longer burden Middle-earth.
Some of my folk may come to live in this land for a time, and I delight in knowing that it will remain green and growing for years to come, untroubled by Sauron's evil. But I will not stay long here. The first days of Gondor's new year will be filled with happiness, and I share the joy of its people. But my heart has another longing. The sea calls to me, and I would follow. But I will not follow that longing just yet, Lorrandan. Food and drink and celebration must come first. We have all seen enough of darkness. Let us enjoy some lighter fare and savor the taste.
Yes!
That was quite a feast, and most well deserved. It is not every day that an evil such as Sauron is laid low, after all. It seems as if Elrond and Gandalf made the right choice back in Rivendell, doesn't it? Frodo Baggins may not be a dwarf, but he has proven to have the determination of my kind. All these hobbits seem to have it. Young Peregrine could use a portion less of it, if you ask me. He is fortunate I saw him lying beneath that troll before the Black Gate and heaved the great beast off him. I might have sworn up and down that he was dead, and yet he lives and is up and about already. He has caused me so much trouble, and yet still I am fond of him for all the bother. There will be days of merriment aplenty, Lorrandan, but some time in the weeks ahead I must set my eyes to the north and return to the Lonely Mountain. My mind is full of ideas, and what dwarf wants that? I must speak to the king of Durin's folk and let these ideas out before they do me some harm. And over this way. At the end of major things like expansions and stuff like that, they tend to have this wind down like this where you go around and talk to all of the major NPCs. It's pretty cool. Is this person in here or not? Nope, it's not in here. It's like it wraps up a story. Like a good story in a book.
Weigh your options carefully. This could be a costly choice.
I was speaking with some of the others, and they agree that you have a decision to make. Weigh your options carefully, Lorrandan, for this could be a costly choice. A rare smile illuminates Radamir's features. You need to choose the tavern at which we can all meet, now that the Grey Company has accomplished its mission and we have fulfilled our oaths. You agreed to buy me 3 mugs of ale, as I recall, so you will want to select an establishment with a barkeep who sets a reasonable price. I recommend the Forsaken Inn east of Bree. The fare is of low quality, but it was Candace's favorite, and that is enough for me. We will not depart just yet. There is work still to be done for Aragorn to claim his throne, and many of us wish to help him set his kingdom in order. Some of us will remain here in the Southlands, even when others return to their homes. I think I will travel with Lorrandan when he returns to Surikala. It is a long road, and he would welcome the company. Also, there is a lake on the way to Forachel, and I promised a friend I would see it for myself. And back over this way. Oops. Keep going. Headed over to Mithrandir.
There is a small matter about which I wish to speak with you. Frodo's ordeal in Mordor has left its mark upon him.
No, I do not speak only of the finger he lost to Gollum's biting teeth. I speak of a mark that none can see but still persist, casting a pall upon his heart. He has retired to the bower that was prepared for him. I will see that Samwise has a task to undertake that will free Frodo from his watchful gaze, and perhaps we can learn what still troubles our victorious ring-bearer. Okay, we've been going for 2.5 hours. What we're going to do is we're going to call it right here. That has been one incredibly epic episode. If you caught this live on Twitch, hey, you got one hell of a show tonight, let me tell you. It's a good story. The SSG does a fantastic job. I mean, they really do. The game is great, and you have to realize this game's 16 years old. This content I'm going through right now is not brand new. It's not 16 years old, the content I'm going through right now, but it's not relatively new either. And there's still a ton of content. There's a lot of content beyond Lord of the Rings, the movie. There's a lot still to go. I'm way behind where the live content actually is in this game, and I'm just, every time I play it and every expansion I play through, it just makes me want to continue playing because it just keeps getting better. With that said, if you're watching on Twitch, please hit the follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, please hit the subscribe. If you would do me a big favor, hit the like and comment, because it does help people to find me when they do searches. When y'all do likes and comments, somehow it helps the algorithm. I don't know how, it just does it. Then head over to X, what used to be a little blue bird is now a big X. Follow me there. It's at From the Gnome. I'll put up screenshots, let people know when I'm going live and chat with you. And speaking about chat, head over to Lorrandan.com, where you'll find all of our links for both myself and my brother. We both stream. He is Puppet102 and I am From the Gnome. And you'll find the link to our Discord server where you can join up and chat with us on there. I am going to try to get a group in EverQuest. We'll see how that goes. If I get a group, I will probably stream that, so I might be back on in an hour or so, depending on how long it takes to get a group. Until then, y'all have a fantastic rest of your night, morning, day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Especially you, Kimmy boy. Or Kenny, is it Kimmy? It's Ken. God, my eyes suck. Kenny boy, out there in Sweden, it's probably morning for you right now. Until next time, I was just reading what you're saying. Okay, until next time, this is From the Gnome, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out with me on Friday night, guys. Really, really, really appreciate it. Y'all have a nice night.